So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I've been able to generate over $200,000 in revenue for our clients combined. Okay. Now, before we dive into the video, let me show you that this actual framework works. Okay. And here we have some of the results that we've been able to generate, right? For example, we helped G10 add over $180,000 per year within just 3 months after joining us. Or here we have Nishkarsh, who went from making $0 per month to signing a 10K plus deal in his first month after joining us. And very recently, he was also able to sign a 5K deal, right? Then we have Diederik, who was able to hit $10,000 per month and sign his first deal in his first 3 weeks after joining us. Okay. Now, if you want to see more of these results, then you can go onto our website, which is called locatelliacquisition.com. And if you scroll right here all the way down, you can see all the results. We have clients cash collecting 9K in profit, closing 2.5K deals, booking meetings after just sending 20 messages, and many, many more, right? Or you can go onto our company page on Instagram, which is called locatelliacquisition.io, and we have all of these results in here as well. Okay. Now, without wasting any more time, let me show you the actual framework that we've used to generate these results so that you can pretty much copy and paste it, right? I don't care. Okay. Now, the first thing that we do is we refine or perfect their current offer, right? So, first thing, we optimize for the mechanism so they can have a 10 of 10 delivery and also generate 10 out of 10 results for their own clients. That we also optimize for the proposition and the matching of their offer. Okay. Now, we do this because we want to achieve a high ticket status offer so that all of our clients can charge a minimum of 4 to 5 and 10K plus for their own offer. Okay. Now, we do this because by having a high ticket offer, then we are able to gather higher quality clients, we have higher margins, and so on and so on. Okay. Now, the way we do this is actually very simple, right? We leverage the customer first development model. Okay. And what we do here is very simple, right? Instead of guessing what type of delivery is going to work in their market, what type of offer message is going to work in their market, right? What we do is we directly speak to the people inside of their market and we ask them, hey, if I were to have an offer with a service delivery like this, would you actually be interested in it, right? And would you actually consider buying it? Okay. So again, what we do is we directly speak onto this ICP, so the ideal client profile inside of their market. And what we do is we gather feedback from these people, right? And from the actual feedback, then what we do is we refine the delivery or the offer if necessary, right? And guys, by doing this process, you're gonna save yourself so much fucking time and so many headaches, right? Because if you were to create an offer based on the assumption that it's going to work, then what could happen is, yeah, you can create the actual offer, right? But then no one in the market would actually want to buy, right? So what you have to do here is you have to create the offer back again, starting from zero, right? So because we want to avoid this shit at all cost, then we want to simply leverage the customer first development model and create a really good fucking offer. Okay. Now, once the offer is done, then what we do next is we move on to the client acquisition systems. Okay. And this is extremely important. Okay. Now, inside of this space, what we do is we simply give access to all of our clients to a collection of proven client acquisition systems. Okay. Now, depending on where the client is at, for example, if they're making 5 to 10K per month, 50 to 100K per month, and so on and so on, they are going to choose the systems that they're going to implement into their business. Okay. Now, for example, if we have a client that is making between 2 to 5, even 10K per month, then what we suggest them to do is to implement the outbound and the inbound systems first. Okay. Then when they're actually making consistent 5-figure months, for example, 10, 20K, 30, 40K per month, then what we do is we actually implement the paid acquisition infrastructure into their business. Okay. Now, for the outbound system, what we do is we implement an AI infrastructure coupled with the growth team. And we do this because we want to send out 500 to 1,000 plus messages every single day to hyper qualified prospects. Okay. Now, the best part about the system is that it's fully automated, right? So our clients don't pretty much have to do anything. Okay. Now, what we do is we implement this system once into their business, then it's going to be running on autopilot every single day without them having to lift a finger, right? So by having a system like this directly implemented into their business, they are not working in the business anymore. They're working on the business, right? Because they are not actually involved in the client acquisition process, right? They just have a system that works on its own. Okay. Now, once we have the outbound system dialed in, then what we do, this is extremely important. This is what I recommend to all of my clients to do, no matter where they add in their business. If they're making 50, 100, $1 million per month, right? Is to implement the inbound system. So we're actually going to create the content. Okay. Now we do this by creating long form content onto YouTube and short form content mainly onto Instagram. Okay. Now we do this because we want to attract better leads and build a personal brand. Okay. And one very important thing about the system is that I don't recommend my clients to do this only on its own, right? I recommend all of my clients to do the inbound coupled with at least the outbound or the paid, right? Because the problem with inbound is that it takes quite a while to see actual results, okay? And by having this inbound infrastructure implemented into their business, then we're also going to be able to build a personal brand, so our client is going to be perceived as an authority in your space, and this is going to give more efficiency to the overall funnel. Okay. And then lastly, again, depending on where their client is at, we're going to implement the paid acquisition. Okay. So ads, we're going to do this with direct ads and indirect ads. And we're going to do this to predictably generate multiple 5 or even 6 figure months consistently, right? So we implement the ads to really scale up the business once we have an offer that is proven to work, we have solid client results, and so on and so on. Okay. Then in the last phase, what we want to do here is we want to convert these actual leads, these appointments, into high paying clients. Okay. So the first thing that we do is we implement a pre-call nurturing system, and this is extremely important to get pre-sold prospects into the calls. Okay. So what we do is we have a booking form that all of these leads have to compile. Then they go onto a landing page with all the client results. And then we have a 4 steps pre-call email sequence to really nurture these people as much as possible. Okay. Then what we do next is we streamline the actual sales process so that we can achieve a 30 to 50% closing rate and close the vast majority of these appointments that we're going to book from the client acquisition systems. Okay. And guys, by the way, if you would like to see more in-depth videos about these exact systems, for example, the sales process that we use, what sales script that we use, what sales presentation that we use, or the pre-call nurturing system, the outbound system, what kind of AI infrastructure we use, and so on, just simply let me know inside of the comments and I'll make these actual videos, okay? But now for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna be explaining everything in a very high way so that you can understand what kind of service delivery we have for our own company, okay? Then lastly, what we do is we implement the data tracking, right? So we track every single piece of data that we have so that we can always check in real time what's working and what's not working so that we can actually fix it, okay? And guys, this is extremely important. If you're not tracking data within your business, then you don't know what's actually performing well and what's not, okay? So make sure to do this as soon as possible, right? And here you can see some of the other results that we've been able to generate so far by using this exact funnel that I just showed you in this video. Okay. Now guys, this is pretty much it for this video. If you'd like to have these kind of systems directly implemented within your business, then there is a link that you can click down below where you can watch a quick 6-minute video that pretty much explains the whole process a little bit more in depth. Okay. Now, hope you guys like this video. I hope you find it valuable, and I'll see you on to the next one. Bye-bye. Ciao.